Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Mindset Monday, Monday Mindset, however you want to say it. Bearing down on those last few weeks into championship season. And today we are talking about the power of visualization. One of the most critical components of championship race preparation is your ability to visualize your races, rehearse your races, and process what it looks like, what it feels like, what it's going to be like when you get to the competition. And a really easy way to do this is to pick one event per day and rehearse that event in your mind before you go to bed every night. Take that last 5-10 minutes before you go to bed and rehearse that race. It could be the first day, whatever races you have on the first day, you use that on Monday to rehearse. Tuesday, you go through your next two races. Wednesday, you go through your next two races. The best way to start doing this is a 3-step process for visualization. Number one, imagine the scenario on race day. What's it going to be like the morning when you get there? You walk through the main doors for the facility. You walk into the locker room. You put your fast suit on. You go through your warm-ups. You need to imagine every aspect of what it's going to be like on race day for that first race. What it's going to be like when you dive in, how the water's going to feel. Are you shaved? Are you in your fast suit for warm-ups? Everything that you would normally do, you're going to go through that process in your mind to prepare for that first race. What it's going to sound like when you go off the blocks, what the first 25 is going to feel like. What's your race plan? Put your race plan to use that you've been working on with your coaches in your mind and go through that race plan as if you're actually in the event and swimming. Feel your feet go off the walls or go off a bulkhead. Try to imagine every single detail that you know about the competition pool. And if you've never been to that particular pool before, think about what it has felt like in your best races. So that's the first step, is imagine. The second step is the process of going through those races. One thing that I like a lot of athletes to do when they're visualizing their races is to grab a stopwatch, and we all have them on our iPhones or on our iWatch. Time the race as it goes through your head and stop it when you've completed the visualization process in your head and see how close you are to your goal time. Go through it a couple times, see how close you can get. You're going to be amazed at how much time actually slows down when you're going through the process of visualizing. Visualize that end result in the process. When you touch the wall and you look back at the clock and you see a lifetime best, how do you react to that? Visualize that moment when you realize you've gone your goal time or faster. And everybody has those great smiles when they go through those. So think about those moments too. When you touch that wall and see that huge time drop or that little time drop that you've been working on for all season, how's that going to feel? Imagine the process of that. And then the last part is rehearsing it. Now that you've visualized those races in your mind, when you get to practice from now until the first day of that meet, if you're doing timed swims or you're working on broken swims, I think are the best way to visualize. You've got to put that race plan and that visualization that you've been going through and working on before you go to bed, you got to put that in to your races at practice. Or if you have a last chance meet or whatever it is, you've got to go through that visualization process and put it into actual movement at practice as you prepare. I like to think of it as a movie in your mind. What's the movie in your mind? You are the writer, producer, director of that movie in your mind. Put it into place, visualize what you want that race to look like, and then go execute. So once again, the 3 steps: imagine, go through the process, and rehearse. Super excited for WorkWorks Nation this week. Heading down to Albany, New York, compete in the Region 1 meet, Schenectady Swim Club. It's going to be a great week. Good luck to all you other athletes and teams out there. WorkWorks.